final day of the 2022 Coulee Grand Randonnee Challenge certainly started off with a bang. We awoke in the city of Winona to an active electrical storm and the roar of torrential rain. We had just 280 kilometers left to complete the total distance of 1,200 kilometers, and we certainly were not going to allow some precipitation to prevent us from completing this challenge. So we latched onto the wheels of two experienced randonneers from Ontario, Corey and John, and followed them through the cold, the dark, and the wet. The skies eventually cleared by late morning, and we were treated to beautiful scenery once again, and the opportunity to catch up with some awesome people. But the challenge of the Coulee did not end here. I began to experience yet another of the effects of extreme sleep deprivation. By this time, we had been riding in the challenge for almost 80 hours with just a total of 6 hours of sleep. I have never previously performed well under sleep-deprived conditions, and this time was no different. While riding, I started to have brief moments when my eyelids just became too heavy and I would fall asleep for a second or two. Just long enough to feel my bike wobble under me and jolt me back to reality. And then I would feel refreshed to continue riding for at least another 15 minutes before I had to have another micro sleep. I recalled our race director Kevin warning us about the perils of sleeping while riding, and I made sure that I was going to get some proper sleep at the first checkpoint of the day. At the first checkpoint, I lay on the concrete and put my feet up on the bench and got at least 15 minutes of solid, sound sleep. Refreshed, we continued to make our way west to Apple Valley, following some of the most beautiful tree-lined cycle trails we had encountered so far. We were upbeat and confident. We were on schedule for a comfortable completion time and were secretly starting to celebrate. But as the saying goes, don't count your chickens before the eggs hatch, and this applied directly to us as we rolled along. Mother Nature once again had other plans for us as she whipped up a tornado-level storm when we were just 25 kilometers from the finish and with 3 hours to cut off. We had to stop along the road as the wind was blowing just too strongly for us to proceed.
Man, you can go back now.
Our race director Kevin advised us to shelter in place until conditions improved. So we deployed our emergency survival kit, which is basically a contractor strength level black garbage bag, which is large enough to accommodate a lifeless adult body. Once safely in our garbage bags, we waited out the storm in a ditch. So we are currently in our second thunderstorm of the day. We left this morning from Winona in the middle of a heavy downpour, and fortunately that seemed to settle down. But just as we came into Apple Valley, which is the suburb of Minneapolis, there was like a major storm. You can see the sky still really dark back there. Darkness had descended on us by the time we reached the city. We carefully navigated the deserted streets, sloshing through the puddles. Come on, darling. Woo-hoo-hoo. Inch by inch we proceeded until we reached the finish line at the American Inn.
Thank you.
You did
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh.
You made it.
Hey, thank you. Oh, thank you for all the support.
That is awesome.
You guys are just amazing.
That is amazing. Oh, just in awe.
We would like to express our utmost gratitude to the organizers of the Coulee Grand Randonnee Challenge for their amazing adventure and flawless organization. Thanks also to our fellow riders who guided and encouraged us during the most difficult periods of this challenge. Thank you to the amazing volunteers who helped with food, drinks, and technical support at checkpoints all along the route. A special thanks to Deb Ford for allowing us to use some of her amazing photography in the completion of this video. This is an event that we will always remember. Thank you for watching, and until the next time we meet, ride safe.